Old radio signals, distorted messages from an unknown location. In 1962, an entire battalion vanished in Eastern Europe, and no one knows who fired the first shot in the war that never officially existed. Dawn of the Cold War. January 1962. Europe was steeped in the silent tension of the Cold War. Snow-blanketed roads, cities appeared peaceful, but hidden intelligence posts watched every move. In a dim London office, Colonel Harris examined a satellite-distorted map pointing to a remote area between Poland and Ukraine. Here, there's an unregistered Soviet nuclear facility. We need eyes on it, he said. This mission is extremely dangerous. We have very little intel, replied an analyst. A small reconnaissance battalion of 12 soldiers was dispatched, trained for deep covert operations. They carried advanced spy equipment, handheld radars, miniature cameras, and encrypted recording devices. As they approached the forest, an unnerving feeling overcame them. Deadly silence. No birds. No animals. Thick fog. Shadows moving unnaturally. Faint whispers, seemingly from beneath the ground. Sergeant Miller, the battalion leader, wrote in his diary, "I've never been this afraid. Something here is watching us. Something inhuman." The intelligence report, Mission Impossible. On the second day, the team sent daily reconnaissance updates. The environment is unnaturally still. No movement, no natural sound, wrote Private Anderson. That night, distorted radio messages came through. Something moves beneath us. Sounds we can't describe. Western intelligence initially dismissed these as hallucinations due to fatigue, but Miller insisted. We saw shadows moving in the darkness, mimicking our movements. Suddenly, a mysterious code appeared on the radio. SS62. No one knew what it meant. Analysts questioned, was this a secret Soviet force, or something else entirely? The Lost Battalion. Day 3 brought disaster. When investigating, they found only discarded boots and weapons. Footprints ended abruptly, as if vanished into thin air. The only surviving soldier briefly reported, "I saw it. It wasn't human. A shadow, manipulating the fog, watching us." A second investigative team sent by command returned disturbed. Some soldiers vanished. Others lost consciousness abruptly. Those who returned spoke of shadowy entities without clear forms. The silent radar. Radar devices detected no movement, yet explosions and footsteps echoed through the forest. Dense fog made everything appear unreal, as if the forest were alive. Audio recordings revealed strange noises, half human, half animal, sometimes unidentifiable. Intelligence realized they were not dealing with a conventional military threat. Sergeant Miller's diaries. Sergeant Miller's entries became increasingly harrowing. Day 6. Nothing feels real. Sounds repeat endlessly at night, whispering our names. The shadows are alive. The soldiers' psychological strain grew severe. Some spoke to shadows as if real people. Others refused to move at night. Whispering sounds seemed to emanate from beneath the snow and earth. Miller sent a classified report. Request mission cancellation immediately. We are facing something beyond our weapons. Command refused, deeming military intelligence more important than personal fear. Sounds beneath the snow. Winter revealed a network of underground tunnels. Signs of unknown activity appeared. Symbols carved in the walls. Sounds following every soldier's movement. Devices malfunctioned. Lights flickered randomly. Soldiers entering the tunnels returned changed. One suffered memory loss. Others reported shadowy entities moving in darkness. Radio intercepts captured. They are here. They know everything. You cannot escape. Internal command conflict. In London, heated arguments erupted. Some officers demanded immediate mission cancellation. Others insisted on continuing to gather intel at all costs. Analysts were baffled. Radars detected no activity. Soldiers' communications were silenced. But reports indicated something inexplicable was interfering. One officer's notes read, "We are fighting not humans, but something beyond comprehension." Operation Silent Storm. Mid-January, Operation Silent Storm officially commenced. Locate the nuclear facility. Monitor any Soviet movement. Protect Western borders. But it became a nightmare. Soldiers vanished suddenly. Equipment failed without reason. Explosions and whispers filled the forest. Command issued strict orders, no civilian or press access, ensuring the events remained secret. Media blackout. Most official files were destroyed, the remainder secured under high-level secrecy. Local journalists attempting coverage encountered threats from security forces, cameras failing mysteriously, a pervasive sense of being watched. No reports were published. The world remained unaware of this covert war. The war that never ended. Today, the forest of Operation Silent Storm remains off-limits, heavily guarded. Local villagers speak of strange night sounds, vanishing wildlife, sudden fog that obscures all traces. Classified documents suggest what the battalion faced was beyond human comprehension, and although the war was never recorded, it occurred and will never be forgotten. The shadows remain, whispering the names of the vanished. The war that has no history continues in silence.